We back! K-pop! Unlock Q-Os here for another with the wacky new background that we kind of used because we thought you'd like to see more video. Welcome to the channel if this is your first time tuning in because this is a new band for us. The band Treasure! Who doesn't like Treasure, friends? I certainly do. Are you a fan of Treasure, Cool?
I've never heard.
Never heard tell of Treasure?
Never heard any of their music.
Oh, yes. Neither have I. And we're starting off with a big one. This looks intense anyway. Do we know anything about this band? How tell find we this band?
People have been asking us to react to Treasure for a while.
Treasure.
Treasure?
Very good. And here we are. The people asked, so we're here. For those of you that don't know, basis of this channel is we're just two average middle-aged white guys from the west coast of the US of A and happen to fall into this crazy world of K-pop, and we're going straight down the rabbit hole, sharing it with us, learning about all sorts of new bands. Kind of started with the Blackpink, but has since expanded exponentially. So very grateful to have you here with us. If you like those kind of reactions, you like seeing an outside perspective, basically completely ignorant. We have no real background. I have a little bit of film background, but for the most part, and I could maybe strum a guitar. Very, very basic. Not really, though. So, it's really just complete blank slate opinion from an outside culture, possibly, or from your culture. So, that's the gist. Let's get into it. You're gonna like this, I could tell. And I'm gonna like this video. You ready for this, coup?
I think so.
Treasure. Why King Kong?
Why not?
That's good. That's a good call. 13 million strong. It just premiered yesterday?
A couple days ago.
Well, okay then. I thought it says the 28th, and it's the 30th, so 2 days ago, yeah. Shout out to my girl, Say on her birthday. Whoop whoop! Don't think you're watching, but just in case, I like to throw it out there. All right, let's get cracking on this, because I am excited. It's been a while since we saw a new band. Treasure! Skull Island. You think they're in one of the Kong movies on the soundtrack? Treasure. Treasure. Let's start out with it. Girl, you're so fine, 내 심지에 오는 혈관 깊이 퍼져 타올라. Gotta get it. Guess I'm the king, what you want, you got it. Let me talk about it. Let me talk about it. Let me talk about it. 내 뼛속까지 차오르는 love. I wanna get some more. Break it down now. This is what we came for. Now we gotta get our game on. Gotta shut the ground, gonna break it down, go. 짙은 어둠이 두려워. 꺼진 내 불을 밝혀줘. 네 사랑에 숨쉬어 그게 내 세상이니까. Here we go. Make it drive. Get my heart inside. Guy with the green hair is intense. Lose control. Never stop. Do we share we do bass drum. We go high. Bass drum King Kong. 느끼는 진동 네가 원하는 대로 올라고 지쳐. 함께 둘이 가져 주지 않은 굳이 발언하지 마라. I don't wanna way. 부수고 찌르고 찾기고 필요 없어. 너만 있으면 사독해. 뻔해 패배기 책임을 물지 마. 사람은 단지 내 마음을 뛰게 함. 나도 실컷함. 널 갖고 내 맘도 뒤져 마냥 빛나더라. 심장은 쉴 새 없이 벌어 뻔뻔뻔. 내 뼛속까지 차오르는 love. You drive me crazy and I can't control it. This is what we came for. Now we gotta get our game on. Gotta shake the ground, gonna break it down, go. 짙은 어둠이 두려워. 꺼진 내 불을 밝혀줘. 난 네 사랑에 숨쉬어 그게 내 세상이니까. Here we go. Make it drive. Yeah, my heart is like part where it was like dark and then light, it's kind of spooky. Can you imagine if you were sleeping in your bed and suddenly, like, it's the classic like hallway lights flashing on and off, and you see the figure come closer, except it's a K-pop group dancing their way up to you.
Yeah, you're like, oh,
Oh,
this
hey
is
guys.
cool.
Is this guy always have this green hair? Because it's
Always?
very in your
Probably.
face.
I would have to say probably not. How do they do? Do you know how they do those effects?
Which ones?
So they were kind of up close on the guy with the green hair, and
Right.
the camera was kind of had this weird kind of like a pulsating kind of a visual.
I would guess it's After Effects
Okay.
filter that does it,
I
but
see.
I didn't notice it when it happened, so I can't specifically say. But if this is his standard look, then he's one of the bolder K-popians.
K-popians.
Who just put all those earrings on and shaved their head? Is that
Yeah, that's
Chiquita?
someone not in K-pop, but
X-pop? Whatever, doesn't matter. Same difference.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
People that do those bold looks, they come from the same root. It's like saying British and American are different. Yes, it's true.
You don't have
but
to
we're all the same. The whole world is Africa.
You don't have to. You don't have to convince me.
Well, that's what I'm doing. You're the one bothering to point it out. We didn't even give a name.
Well, you said K-popians.
Yeah,
You're the one who's naming things.
they're close enough to K-popians. You know, I hate people nitpicking words in like an off-the-cuff sentence. But that's okay. It wasn't that bad. And technically true. So, I apologize.
You better.
Let's just get back to the pop-pop.
끝까지 포기 못해 한순간 1분 1초까지 널 품에 안고 올라 우리 둘만 있는 곳으로
King Kong.
That was good.
Gonna.
That was good.
It was intense. I would say again, it reminds me of the last one we did. Kind of club music-y. A lot of bass and like. Plays. I could picture like 1,000 people in an arena with like one of those sprinkler systems coming down, all jumping up at the same time. Come on, come on, come on, come on. As visual as I get. In terms of it's Skull Island, it made sense. It's obviously make him feel like King Kong. It's a metaphor. But there was a lot of stuff going on in there. It looked like they're harnessing the power of Skull Island to possibly do experimentation to create superhuman versions of themselves in some sense.
Okay.
One guy was able to reach into a computer and going through stuff. The other guy was like in the hyperbaric chamber with the mask on.
Yeah.
You look like Bane. I love you. Now you have permission to marry me. I guess that's more of a Darth Vader.
Did you see that one that part where the heart,
Yes,
and they said their heart is like King Kong?
that's right. It's huge for you, girl. Just give me a chance to get next to you. It was catchy, though. Definitely catchy. Interesting band. High intensity. I wonder, as we find when we delve into a lot of these bands, the first songs we end up covering have very different sound than some of their other ones. So I don't know. Are these guys like always kind of high intensity club music? Or do they like, let's slow it down on this one, girl? You know I said my heart's like King Kong? Well, it is. So I wrote this song.
Well, it
you.
is. Okay.
I don't know. You know how slow songs go. I'm not the music master here. I guess neither are you. But you get the point. You girls know what I'm talking about.
No, not yet.
When they slow down the music. Let's get intimate. I like that pose.
Yes, I'm the king.
So are there 4 of them or 5 of them?
There's actually 10 of them.
10 of them.
Yeah.
There are 5 right there.
Ooh.
That's intense. Gotta get it. So they're the 5. Are there 10 at the end? At that last shot? Yeah, looks like they're all there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like 11, maybe. Are we sure there's not 11?
I'm pretty sure there's 10.
Or is this some sort of cobra snake coming out of the background? Is this part of his outfit, maybe?
You mean his hand?
Back it up 1 frame. Oh, I think it's the hood of his jacket, maybe.
Okay.
But what is this part? You guys see that?
It's his hand, right?
No, that's not a hand.
It's not a hand?
No, look how big it is. It's the size of his head. And that guy's head as well.
It's like his forearm and his hand.
Let's back it up 1 more frame. Oh, too many frames. Ow, don't freeze up on me now, girl. Oh, baby. Maybe elbow arm. You may be right. I may be crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's hard to pick an order out when there's 10 of you.
Oh, yeah.
It's no 3, 3, and 3. Now, easy. Bowling pin. 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys blew it. Or you could just do a full wide V fan out. Or a V with a thing. What's their fan base name? Do we know that?
Yeah, I think it's Treasure Maker.
Treasure Maker. I was going to say doubloon.
Doubloon?
Doubloons. Or what would be another one? Spanish coinage. Cortez. They probably don't like conquerors. They are the treasure. And we are the treasure wanters. So, pirates? Scurvy. But wait, what did you say it was? Treasure maker?
Yeah.
But they're the ones that make the treasure. I guess we the fans make the band, though. Okay. Well, anyway, they choose the name, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's not by like fan consensus.
I think some groups will. I was reading a little bit about it today, like about some of the worst fandom names.
Like what?
And oh man, I don't want to mention it, but
that's right. We don't want to bash. You know who you are if you're in a fandom, and you're like,
I think some groups
with that one.
I think some groups had such bad fandom names that they were like, no, we're gonna go with this. Like the fans were like, no, we're gonna go with this instead.
We appreciate you, love the band, and that's why we're not gonna let you do this to yourself and us. Anyway, Treasure Maker's fine. That's a good one. All you treasure makers out there, let us know about the band, because we don't know this much. This is the first time in there. Is this one where they all have a lot of them have like backstories for themselves and stuff? It seemed like some of that stuff might have been going on here with hyperbaric chamber and stuff like that. Or maybe he's trying to extricate his heart so he could show the girl how much he loves her. It's probably not the right word, extricate. I don't know. A little tired today. It's been a long one. But, yeah. Put them up, put them up, put them up. Comments. We love it. This is a good start. I liked it. It was a cool video. Catchy song. High intensity. They have passed the first test. I will listen to more. or I guess the first test was having a substantial following and being requested to merit going like, yes, let's try this one on the old algorithm. Second test is it a catchy tune with some good music. Also, let me know if that guy has been rocking green hair from the beginning, or if he's one of those people constantly changing out the hair, expressing himself, because that is intense. If you're going with that look, like on a day-to-day basis, then you're confident. You're very self-confident. And that's a good thing.
Oh, that's him.
Confidence is key.
That's him right there on the...
I believe that's him right here.
No, but I mean down on the left there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he's still wearing it with a different haircut. But this may be from the... No, that's King Kong again. But it says episode. What is this?
Mnet. K-pop.
What's that? Is this just another cover for the same music video? Still, his hair's shorter there. His hair's long here.
Okay.
So that means he has worn it for some level of time. Even so much that he got a haircut and kept the color. So he's rocking the green. He's Joker all the way. And are they going to be on the new King Kong movie soundtrack? Because it makes sense.
There's a new King Kong movie?
They've been coming out with a crap load of King Kong and Godzillas. It's like as popular as it was back when it first came out in the early days.
In like the 30s?
Yeah. Well, not early King Kong 30s. I was thinking more like Godzilla popular area where there's like Godzillaverse, Mega Godzilla, Godzillaverse.
50s?
Yeah. I don't know. What was that era? We never studied those kind of movies when I was studying film.
Sure.
It never really came up.
Oh, okay.
We didn't get into we got into only very basic stuff about foreign cinema because you only have it was a semester class. So you kind of have to choose an area. You got a very broad stroke history of everything. But I am interested in knowing. So share away, gang. All right. Thank you very much, Treasure Makers. Treasure, thank you for the cool video. We look forward to checking you out on a later date. But we'll let you go for now. K-pop on lock. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.